Welcome back, YouTube world. Welcome back to all my future millionaire traders out there. I'm your host, Anyag, the face, the number one motivator, the mad scientist, the professor and the dean of MTM.University. And I'm here for all of your time exchange trading needs. I know you guys are having a great day. If you're not, your great day starts right now with all of this great information and great energy that I'm about to give to you guys. So it's question and answer time. You know, I always get asked a lot of questions, so I got to come back to you guys with answers. So the question I was asked is, why do I use this broker, Pocket Options? Why do I use this broker? And that's a good question. So initially, when I first started trading, specifically within the first year of trading, it was recommended that I use the unregulated brokers out there, and I have some horror stories, which I'll get into in some other videos with you guys. So at some point in time, I had to say, and let me just give you a little bit of insight. When you're dealing with an unregulated broker, it's just that it's unregulated. There are no regulations, so they can do as they please, meaning they can find ways to cheat you. So I had to do some research on brokers that had at least some sort of regulations involved with them. It's kind of hard to find brokers that are 100% regulated, but you want some type of regulation to help you to be able to protect your money. So I knew about Pocket Options in the beginning, but it just wasn't recommended to me. So once I saw so much shaky stuff from those brokers, I was like, you know what? Let me jump back on Pocket Options and really give it a try. And to be honest with you, I've loved everything I've seen from it since I fully dedicated myself to Pocket Options. So let's go down this list. These are my top 5 reasons why I chose Pocket Options, and I'm still with Pocket Options currently. Reason number 1, you're able to do on-screen markups, and you're able to look through on-screen different time frames. Through some of those unregulated brokers, you're not able to do on-screen markups. So when I say on-screen markups, for those guys who have no clue, that just means something like this. I'm able to put a bunch of lines on the screen. That may not make sense to you guys, but once you get with MTM.University, we'll make it make sense to you, and we'll show you how to get your money from such. But being able to do those on-screen markups, really help you to see the market. Yes, we use TradingView as well, which we do markups on, and we look through time frames, but it's very convenient to be able to do it through your broker, which, like I said, I wasn't able to do that on the unregulated broker. So my people out there who trade, you guys know how much of an advantage that is to have those on-screen features on your brokers, because every moment, every second, every millisecond counts. So to be looking back and forth between TradingView, which I still do utilize TradingView, and I recommend that all of you guys utilize TradingView throughout your trading journey, but having it on screen as well definitely helps you. So it just makes things easier and makes things much more convenient for you. The on-screen markups and being able to go through different time frames. This is the 1 minute time frame, the 3 minute time frame, the 5 minute time frame, the 30-second time frame, etc., etc. Next reason, the trader community. If you click right over here, see, you got your traders chat right here, and you have your general chat right here, where you have your trader community, where everybody's asking questions, everybody's helping each other out, everybody's talking about what they see in the market, But with MTM.University, we offer much more. You definitely, through this journey, need a trading community. So that's okay. But what we offer at MTM.University is something even greater. We have our own ecosystem of trusted traders, of traders who know what they're talking about, and mentors from within this ecosystem, and newbies from within the ecosystem that may be to your level or maybe a little bit ahead of you. So, because we all come from the same educational foundation, we understand where each other's mentality and progress is. The people within that chat, that's good, but we don't know if they were properly educated or not, or whether they're shooting from the hip. So it's good to have that trading community, but it's even greater to have a trading community that is trusted, that you can talk to every day, that you can personally reach out to, that, you know, you have a confidence level that, hey, you were taught things that I were taught. You know, you're more advanced than me. You know what? I'm seeing what you're doing in the market, and I can ask direct questions to you. So that's very, very beneficial as well. The next thing, broker manipulation. I haven't run into any broker manipulation with this broker. When I was with the unregulated brokers, oh my goodness, I used to run into broker manipulation. What is broker manipulation? My newbies ask. I know my traders know what it is if you've dealt with an unregulated broker. Okay, so TradingView, this is what you want to use to verify that the broker is doing what it's supposed to be doing. It looks just like the broker. So this is your mid ground to be able to make sure that the broker is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Sometimes you will be looking at this, verifying it, and while trading on an unregulated broker, you'll see that the broker would do something sporadic. So you're looking at this and you're seeing what the market is saying, but on the broker, it's doing something completely opposite, or it's moving really jerky, or it's really moving really jerky. That is broker manipulation, because they do not have those regulations. They can do shaky, shifty, scammy, jacked up stuff like that to be able to extract money from people. I haven't ran into any of that on this broker. I was taken for some money on those brokers with that, because no one was there to educate me about being on those unregulated brokers and their messed up, scammy practices that they do with their customers. But I haven't run into any of that at all with pocket options. So that's been a very great feeling, and assurance that they play by the rules. Next factor, efficient customer service. Again, on those unregulated brokers, oh my goodness, it would take weeks for, you know, the customer service reps to respond to you. On pocket option, I'm usually getting a response that day or the next day from customer service. And for those of you who trade like me, you know how important it is to be able to reach out to somebody and to get some time effective responses. You know, you definitely want efficient responses, you know, accurate responses, but we want time effective responses because, hey, we're in this market, you know, we're trying to get our money. So let's say you're running into an issue with withdrawals, you know, or deposits. You want an answer that day or the next day, which I usually get my answers the same day. Having to wait for weeks, let's say if you've taken a withdrawal and you're having some type of complication with withdrawals, which I've never had a complication with withdrawals with pocket options, but I always had complication with withdrawals on the unregulated broker. To have to wait for a week for an answer is highly frustrating. You know, that's the last thing you want someone or an entity to play with is your money, especially when you've made that money and, you know, rightfully so, that money is owed to you, which leads me into the last factor. Quick withdrawals. Like I said, you know, you make the money, you want to be able to take the money that day, that session, or whenever you want to. You know, unlike your job where you have to wait for, you know, a week to get paid or 2 weeks to get paid. Here, when you make the money on the market, you can take the money right after your session. You can take the money right after your trade if you choose to. With pocket options, when I make a withdrawal, I typically get that withdrawal in 10 to 15 minutes. Now, if it's a big withdrawal, you know, a big one, you know, a couple of thousands, you know, maybe it'll take about an hour, or sometimes it could take a day. It could take a day just for them to verify that it's me, you know, and that's another reassurance that they have, you know, always verifying to make sure that no one's broken into your account and they're not trying to steal money from your account. Withdrawals on the unregulated brokers. Sometimes those withdrawals would take up to a week. Sometimes those withdrawals would take up to a week to get $100, $200 from the broker. That's ridiculous. If you need to get a withdrawal for $100, $200, $500, $800 from pocket option, you'll get that in 15 minutes. It may take a little bit longer on the weekend sometimes, but typically on the weekdays, 10 to 15 minutes, you'll get it right to your crypto wallet or to your Cashapp. So with that said, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share the content. Make sure you comment below. Hit up my links below. Hit me up on my social media platforms if you guys have any questions. Make sure you follow me on my social media platforms for up and coming promotions. Hey, we're here to help you guys crush a broker like Pocket Option or whatever broker you guys use. If you guys still choose to use an unregulated broker or an Honda or a Nadex or whatever, we're here to help you at MTM.University to be able to become a consistently profitable trader within the market. And hey, you know what? If you guys run into any issues with brokers in the past, or any issues with Pocket Option in the past, comment below. Let's talk about it. Because I got some horror stories for y'all that I may share in the comment boxes about those dreaded unregulated brokers, you know. But hey, it's as the saying goes, if you knew better, you do better. So now you know better. So now it's time to do better. So jump into my links as well too, and go on and start you up a free Pocket Option demo account and get the demo trading right now, just so you can get in the swing of things. But do not, trust me, do not load any real money. You're not ready yet. I want you to protect your money. I want you to grow your money. And trading right now is not trading. That's actually gambling. So with that said, guys, peace and prosperity. Protect your mental health. Y'all love.